What's good, fam? Sorry, MST. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I know you guys were in that room, but anytime I restart it, whenever I try to go into a scheduled live, anyway, when I schedule it in advance, for some reason, it gives me issues when I try to get into it. But welcome, everyone. What's up, MST? How was your day? How's the boat? Daniel Berry, Sports Highlight. What's going on, Daniel Berry? Happy Saturday to you as well. Let me make sure I have all messages on. I do. How's the audio? Audio's good? Is it like this? Karen in the house. Hello, handsome. We are back. Good to have you back, Karen. Amy, what's up? Good evening to you as well. How are you all doing? How was your Saturday? My Saturday was pretty awesome. Hung out with the fam. Dude, major sideburn. Yeah, it is a major sideburn. Sunburn. Oh, you said sunburn. You got to put some aloe vera on that. I'm burnt up pretty back on my neck as well. But that aloe vera definitely helps. I froze it. I put it in the freezer over here, and I just rip it open, and I use it like a deodorant bar. Cuzzy Cuz in the house. What's going on, Jay? How you doing, brother? Loud and clear. All right, that's good. I don't have the music in the background, in case you haven't noticed. MST. Golden Nightmare in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to have you on. I'm not even going to ask you how you doing because you never respond to me. No, you respond with a brief, I'm okay. All is well. Good Saturday. Carvana in the house. What's going on, Carvana? You know what? Let me write some names down over here. I forgot. We got MST. We got Daniel Berry in second. I know some of you got in first on the other one, so my bad, but YouTube has all these glitches. We got Karen, Amy, and the reason I take these names down is I like to shout you guys out in the end. So, and we got Jay and Golden Carvana. All right, cool. Got you all. Carvana. Thanks, my Saturday was awesome because I went to my great niece's 4th birthday party. Awesome. How was it, Karen? Did she have a good time? Golden, I'm doing okay. Hope you are also well. I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. I am a little concerned about you, though. Aman, what's going on? Good morning to you. Thanks for always joining in. You tune in during the day one and the night one, man. You're awesome, brother. How you doing? How's your morning? And which part of India are you in, Aman? Sorry, I missed what you said. What did I... Oh, that there's no music in the background, MST. I know you prefer it without music. So I'm just giving it a go. But I gotta say, I feel more relaxed with the music in the background. Let me put up a question on there while we're... I got a good one. There we go. All right. Here's a good one for your job interview, guys. It's anonymous, guys, so don't worry about it. There's no way I can tell who it is. Everyone have a blessed weekend. You too, Golden. You have a great weekend as well, man. Hopefully we can catch up soon. Carvana retracted. Why are you retracting your message, Carvana? William, what's going on, William? HS, my ventilation is low in real life. Why is that, William? Yeah, whatever makes you feel better, honestly. No, but I want you guys to be able to hear me clearly, you know, and anyway, I can always turn it on later. I asked about your day, Hardik. Yeah, my day was good. Sorry I missed that message, Carvana. Well, welcome. My day was awesome. What did I do today? Today was like a nice lazy day. Hung out with the kids a lot. Took them to the park, hung out in the backyard. They were blowing bubbles and driving their electric car. And then before they went to bed, they got to watch a little of a movie, and that's about it. So it was like a nice relaxing day. But I did find myself like going online just to be like, is anyone on right now? Is anyone live streaming? Today was like a dry day. There was like nobody live streaming. Dirty went on. How was your day, Carvana? It was good. Yes, my great niece had lots of fun at the birthday party. It was at my oldest sister's house. Also, lots of people showed. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Best cringe clips. I've been cuffed but never arrested. That's fine. If you've been cuffed, that's arrested, right? Because when you're cuffed, you're arrested. So that still counts as being arrested. How's the Tamariki? By the way, if you guys don't mind sharing, can you tell us why? Or if it's too personal, you don't have to include it. But if you feel like sharing it, you could share it. How's the Tamariki kids, big H? Tamariki kids? Tamariki. I never heard that word before. Kids are doing well though, man. It was a good day, a relaxing day. Are you Indian? Yes, I am. Hawkeye, welcome to the live stream. Are you native Indian by any chance? Half Swizzy, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. You know what? I actually want to pin you on the bottom, man. Let's try to help that Half Swizzy. Let's try to get him some subs. He was actually supposed to do a collab with Matt, but Matt is obviously not feeling well. But definitely let's support him, show him some love. Half Swizzy, I believe he's a truck driver, a commercial driver. I've seen a few of his videos, but he always supports the channel, leaves comments. Cool dude. Thanks for making it, Half Swizzy. J-Big's been arrested too many times for many things. Sam, what's going on, Sam? Yeah, with my boyfriend, not cops. Okay. Wait. She's been arrested by her boyfriend. He put her in cuffs. Yeah, that's pretty hot. We got teacher in the house, which is Madhuri Dixit in the house. What's going on, Madhuri? Like done hard. Thank you for being here. Just woke up. Good morning to you. Carvana, have you been arrested? I have in the past. Cuffed is detained. Is that what it is? Is that what they call it? But the word arrested means like to... Hang on, let me look this up because I want to get to the bottom of this. Alexa, what does the word arrested mean?
Arrested means being taken into legal custody by police or another authority.
Alexa, if you're handcuffed, does that mean that you're arrested?
Not necessarily. Officers can handcuff you for safety during a detention without arresting you. Handcuffing doesn't always mean you're under arrest. It may just be a protective measure. Police may use handcuffs during an investigative detention if they deem it necessary. Want to know more about when and why police might use handcuffs during different types of interactions?
No.
Got it.
All right, so, okay, I learned something new. All right, so have you guys ever been cuffed, I should have said. Should I redo that vote? Let me redo it, okay, all right, guys? I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to redo that poll. Have you ever been handcuffed by police officers? Yes, I have. No, never. Okay, let's try this one. Have you ever been handcuffed by police officers? Right, that's fair. What up, J Biggs? Rishi Basan. What's going on, Rishit Basan? Sundar Pichai, that's right, that's me. I've quit Google. I was done with it. I was like, you know what? I want to start my own thing. I want to start live streaming. And yes, I remember you, brother. I remember you. Welcome, welcome, man. I'm doing well. HS, how about you? Have you ever been arrested? I have. Tamariki means kids in my native language. Okay, got it. Pin me on the bottom of you. Like the live, y'all. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. What up, Swizzy? Thank you, HS. Of course I have Swizzy. I got you, man. I put your wife in cuffs. We got Trish in the house. What's up, Trish? Good to see you. HRL, slap that hoe. How you doing, HRL? It's been a while, man. You were at camp, right? Basketball camp, or the same camp that you were at before, or a new one? Hey, my cousin Sam. Hi, Jay. What up, HRL? Everyone's saying hi to each other. Arrested is booked in jail. Madhuri here. I remember Madhuri. Of course I remember you. Yeah, with my boyfriend. If been cuffed and arrested for traffic violations. Okay. What a dumb reason, right? For traffic violations. Alexa, how hard? I almost read it out loud, Amy. Almost. You almost got me on that one. I got arrested for drug pushing, high-speed burglary. Wait, hang on. This is a serious one. I got arrested for drug pushing, high-speed burglary, multiple assaults on police officers, disturbing the peace, and public intoxication, and the list. Damn, Jay, you're a criminal. You're a legit criminal. Yes, been arrested. I was wild when I was younger. Carvana, police once let me go after they flirt. I could see you pulling that card, Carvana. I could imagine you saying something dirty when they arrested you. 3 in the house. What's going on, 3? I know 3's been arrested. 3's been in trouble quite a lot. Just got done washing the car. Lots of dead bugs and dirt. Man, that's a good feeling. I thought about washing my car today, and then I was like, screw it, man. I can't do it right now. But I'm going to get to it tomorrow. HRL, yup, camp, just a Christian camp. Yeah, but was this the basketball Christian camp, the one that you went to last time? Pin done. My ALEXA machine went off at the same time like your ALEXA machine. Something big happened too. What happened, HRL? I'm going to hit that hard dick. Thank you, Carvana. Thank you for everyone for hitting that like button. Appreciate it. So I'll share my story with you guys. So what happened was, I was at an event. It was actually a religious event. Now, you guys know I'm not religious, right? And so I happened to go because someone had passed away. And it was an aunt of mine that passed away. So I kind of was obligated to go, just to pay my respects. And so I went there, and they had the whole religious thing, the whole religious ceremony and stuff. And after the ceremony, the aunt that had passed away, she actually also paid for everyone to go out for dinner on her, which was extremely sweet. Just like to say thank you for attending my final ceremony, basically. So she did that in advance. And so we all went out for dinner, and then we went back to this religious place. And then when I was there was a crazy woman that was there. And she was basically, she was intoxicated. And I wasn't drinking at all, even though we went out for dinner and stuff. But my mom is basically a volunteer over there. Like, she cooks, and she does a lot of volunteer stuff. She enjoys that stuff. She's an amazing cook as well. So anyway, we were there, and there was this crazy woman, and she's basically starting shit with the people who are cooking. And she's like, throwing the food trays at them, and she's like homeless, basically, right? And they're giving her food, and she's arguing about the quantity that they gave her. Now, this food is free, by the way, that the volunteers cooked. And she's throwing the food and stuff. And so I wasn't there for that part. But later on, when I walk in, and I wanted to say bye to my mom before I went home. So I go in there, and I'm like, hey mom, I'm gonna head out. I just wanted to say bye. And so I walk in first, and my brother and my cousin also come in afterwards. And then a mutual acquaintance of ours comes up and says, hey, Hardik, do you know what happened? You know, like that lady was basically throwing stuff and she's throwing a tantrum or whatever. And you could see that woman, she was sitting on a chair and she was dry heaving, you know, she was like, you know, like kind of like a toddler that just got, you know, scolded or something. Anyway, so I hung around for a bit and then she got up and and she was getting close to my mom. And so I put my hand in between her and pushed her back, and I yelled at her, you know, I was like, you know, back the F up, you know. And then everyone got in between. I didn't lay a hand on her, and so I was like, you know, I'm totally fine. She's like, she started cursing at me or whatever, saying that she's gonna call the cops and all this stuff. And so now my cousin tells me, you know, the cousin that I told you about when I was younger, he grew up upstairs. And he would hang on to the headboard and then his mom would try to stretch him out. Remember that story? Well, anyway, he goes to me, listen, I think you should call the cops, you know, and I was like, I don't want to call the cops. You guys know I'm not a fan of the cops. Anyway, we end up hanging out over there. She gets escorted out by the religious priest kind of guy or whatever. And a couple of days go by and I get a call on my cell phone. And I'm like, hello, you know, and the person says, I'm a detective and, you know, I want to ask you questions. And I go, I have nothing to say. You know, I was just there and I intervened in an argument that was taking place because someone was going to get physical. And he's like, well, you got to come in for questioning. And I'm like, I'm not coming anywhere. You know, first of all, I have no idea who you are or how you got my number or whatever. I thought it was bullshit. I figured that it was like, maybe she put someone up to it. Anyway, so so I hang up the phone and I'm like, look, if you have any further questions, you know, let me know and I'll get myself a lawyer. And so he's like, all right, I'm going to get a warrant for your arrest. So I was like, all right, whatever, get a warrant for my arrest. So I'm not thinking anything of it. And then what happens is I reach out to that religious place and I'm like, hey, do you guys have surveillance cameras in there? And he's like, yeah, of course we have surveillance cameras. In fact, whenever the cops come, whenever anything happens, the cops come to us for our surveillance video. So we're wired on the inside and the outside. And I'm like, perfect, I'm good. And so I'm like, can I come by and download all the videos and stuff, all the CCTV footage? And he's like, sorry, you know, like it doesn't work like that. And I go, listen, I'm in IT. I'm familiar with this entire, you know, the entire thing. Like I could do it. He's like, no, you know, we have a third party that handles everything. So I was like, all right, but I'm worried that it's going to get overwritten. That data is going to get overwritten. So anyway, he reaches out to his tech, and his tech tries downloading all the data. And then he eventually comes back and says, the hard drive was corrupted and it overwrote the data in some areas, but not in some. And I go, listen, I don't care about anything except for what happened, what occurred in, you know, at that, like during that period of time. And he's like, sorry, you know, he goes, I don't have any of that footage. And I'm like, all right, now can I get access to it, you know? So he's like, we don't allow that. And I'm like, listen, you know, like this is a situation that happened and, you know, I don't have any record whatsoever. So this is extremely important to me, you know, like I need to get access to it. Bottom line, I got that DVR system. I replaced their entire DVR system. I took the other one out. And I was trying to recover it with all the software and stuff, and I could not recover it. I tried several different types of software. Then finally, I ordered this thing from China, where they had this, you have to buy it. It's $1,000 just to do the whole recovery process on that. But I was like, you know what, it'll be worth it because I need to find this data. I need to recover this thing. It would, you know, clear up my entire name. And it's a USB key that they send you. And it claims that, you know, that it's called Dolphin Pro or something like that, right? And so anyway, I ended up buying that, and out of desperation. And so I get it, and you know, I run the recovery software for like days, and then eventually I get the footage. I got that footage, and then I went to the precinct myself. I drove to the precinct, and you know, I told my mom what happened and stuff, and she was like, you know, contact a lawyer or whatever. And I was like, this is not a big deal or whatever, you know, I got this or whatever. I don't really get intimidated by things. And then so I go over there and I'm like, I drive over there, and now this is in Flushing. This is like, you know, it's very crowded, very difficult to find parking. So it takes me like 2.5 hours to get there, finally find parking. I get over there and I walk into the precinct and I say, hey, listen, you know what? I got a call a couple of days back from appears to be it was a detective by this name or whatever, and they're like, let me see your ID. I show them my ID, and then I go, I just wanted to know. I was kind of concerned because he said he was going to get an arrest, a warrant for my arrest and stuff, and she takes my ID, she runs it, and she goes, oh, that detective's not here. You got to come back on Monday. And I'm like, I'm not going to be here on Monday. I have a flight to catch. So she's like, she takes my ID, she calls a couple of people, and then she's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You got to come back on Monday. And I'm like, I don't think you heard me. I'm not going to be around on Monday, so that's why I want to just make sure. I go, can you just verify that I have no arrest warrant or anything like that? And then she goes, I go, can I speak to anyone in charge, like your superior or, the head detective or whatever you call them, And so finally she escalates it. And now I've already been there for like 15 minutes. She escalates it, and then she asked me to have a seat in the back and wait for somebody. So as I'm waiting over there, then they come over to me, and they, after like maybe about 20, 30 minutes, they come up to me and they go, are you, so-and-so? And I go, yes. And they go, okay, stand up, and turn around. And then they arrested me. And now I already told my wife beforehand. I called her up and I said, hey, listen, this is the attorney's phone number in case anything happens. And I told her at the very end that I was headed to the police station, right? But before that, I told her, I said, this is the attorney's phone number. This is where my truck is parked, just in case anything happens. So you're allowed to make one phone call, which I got way, way, way later on. And it was like, the worst experience during that time. Finally, I got an attorney, I got out of there, and I was there for 26 hours. And, I was just like, what the hell is this? Like, I've never been locked up for anything before. I've never been behind bars. And, anyway, I get out of there, and immediately after, I had the appointment with the attorney, spoke to him, got everything sorted out, and then I gave him the surveillance footage. And immediately the case was dropped. They were like, all right, we could see that you didn't do anything, and she was actually the one who was the aggressor, and you didn't lay a hand on her, But the worst part is that nothing ever happened to her, like for the false statement. She basically stated that I choked her or I punched her or whatever. That was all on the report. Now, why wasn't anything done? I mean, for the 26 hours that I spent in there, why wasn't anything done for justice, like that's a false report. So, I mean, that really upset me, but that was the end of the story. I didn't flirt with them, they flirted with me and complimented me. I told the judge, and please go, sorry about the long story, guys, but I just guys, please hit the like button if you haven't. Appreciate it. No, I have been to a basketball camp. I was in Catholic camp and then the Christian one. I gave my life to the Lord. No, I have not been arrested in handcuffs. Let me see if that's not right. Thanks, man. Damn, Jay, I feel like shit. My charges make you look good. Yeah, where's Blue? She should be here soon. I ain't seen Blue on Discord either. Maybe she's just taking a little downtime, Everyone needs a little downtime sometimes. A little disconnect from technology. I did money stashing, gun stashing, people stashing, not kidnapping, not stashing. This is why dude, I get it, man. And I'm not the type to go anywhere. And of all things, like everyone knows that I don't attend like a lot of events. And then the one time that I go, I get stuck in that situation. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, brother? Oh no, I ain't very caught for none of that. I'll stop talking now. Don't incriminate yourself. FBI doesn't talk with Kiwi Cox. Flushing is in Queens. That's right, 3. Honestly, New York City, just ignore cops. Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother. Hardik was begging to be arrested walking. Yeah, I know. And then my attorney went to me. He was like, you're an idiot, like, why would you go over there, first of all, on a Friday? And I was like, because it was Friday after work, I didn't have to work on Saturday, so if anything were to happen, and he goes, yeah, but you should have called me and I would have came with you, you know. He goes, that was like the dumbest move you could do. But 26 hours is a long freaking time, man. And then you're stuck with like people who are, I mean, these are drug addicts and, you know, homeless people and like, you know, they're psychotics, you know. Like when I say gross, I mean gross to the point where there was like shit on the ceiling. People were taking their shit and tossing it up on the freaking ceiling and then it would dry over there. It was reeking, man. It was, and you guys know I have OCD, you know, like it was freaking gross, man. It was like the worst time ever. I went live early and I got 14 likes. Damn, Artist Sam, that's awesome. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have joined you. Sorry I wasn't there. I didn't get notification though, and I have notifications on. 3, you should have had the attorney. Yup, exactly, 100%. Yup, they are. I agree. 3. Yes, lawyer up. You never turn yourself in without. I know. I was new to this whole thing, man. You know, like it was all foreign to me. What's up, Sarah? Hello, gang. Happy Saturday. Nope, never been arrested. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, so what did they charge you for? They charged me for 2 things. One was assault, and there was something else. But then after it was dropped, the whole thing was completely sealed and dropped. But I'm not upset about that. I'm upset more about why wasn't anything done about a false report. And then later on, when I wanted to do something about it, there's a whole procedure that you have to go through to do something about it. But even my attorney, he was like, listen, there's nothing you could really do about it. He goes, you can, but you got to remember, attorneys don't want to basically go against the NYPD, you know? And I go, I don't care about the NYPD. I go, I want nothing out of this. I want no monetary compensation out of this. I just want justice. All I want is for that person who made a false report to pay for that, you know? Like, because that's just unfair. Like where a woman could basically claim anything and you're behind bars, you know? I gotta dig up Johnny Cochran's ass. I've done much worse and got away with it. So domestic. Not domestic. It was assault. I would have to get the papers in order to go back. This is a long time ago, guys. But, you know, that thing stuck with me. I was just like, that's freaking crazy, you know? Like, she should have been arrested, Carvana. You know, like, that's a false report. That's a waste of resources. It's a waste of my time, you know? Like, I mean, I consider my time to be money, you know? And, like, I was spending it over there instead of with my family. Right, Trish, I'm with you on that. 916 timestamp. Okay, I gotta catch up. Have you been in handcuffs? Carvana's gotta lighten the mood. No, but I do have handcuffs. Funniest story, outhouse, daring story, mile high bathroom, longest story took place somewhere in Flushing, Queens. What's going on, City? Good to see you, brother. On Friday, rookie move. It's okay, HS. It could have been to Monday. Yeah, exactly. Worst case scenario. Yeah, it was a rookie move. Pure love, have no any form of language. We misunderstood. And a beautiful good morning from Nepal. Shout out to Nepal. Motivational Ranjit, welcome. There was shit in the ceiling. Oh, the guys. Dude, just, I mean, being in there, like the odor that was in the air, the stench that was in the air was freaking gross. It felt like you could get an infection just by being in there. Rakesh Sharma, after every few months, police find a reason to handcuff me. Hey, Ranjit, no 141 likes. I got, no 141. You got 141 likes, Sam? That's freaking awesome. Brother, are you Sundar Pichai? Motivational Ranjit. Yes, I am Sundar Pichai. I have resigned my position at Google and I want to try live streaming. I just want to do this. I'm done with it. Today is Matt LeBlanc's 59th birthday. Damn, man. Sam Roy, you probably get some sort of notification. But I remember, who was it that, I think Kyle just used that GIF. Hey, Mark, I bet her name is Karen. She is a Karen. My time is money also. Yes, sister Markin. All right, have you ever submitted to a woman? No, I have not. I have not submitted. Hey, music. All right, I'm all caught up. That was pretty good. So now, guys, what about your stories? Nobody shared their story with me. Nobody had anything? I guess it's kind of difficult when you got to type it all out, right? All right, but let's put on another one. Let's put on another question. All right, here's a good one. Now, this one's going to be a lengthy one, so why do humans quickly assume someone else's life is better? Here's another thing. So if you notice, there's a lot of people, when they go on social media, they see someone else's life, and they see like all these like small highlights or something, you know, of them doing something on vacation or whatever. But why do they jump to the conclusion that that person's life is better than their own so quickly without even knowing, just by a small little clip or something? And the reason I ask is because quite a few times I've heard people say, there was one guy who I know who was like, you know, I hate watching it. You know, he gets jealous watching other people's life on social media, so he completely stopped it. Then there was another female that I know that I'm pretty close to. She did the same thing. She was like, you know, I keep on comparing my life to theirs and stuff like that. And I see it happen quite often, you know, like, you know, when I'm streaming as well, where people automatically assume that my life is better. But I'm curious to know, why do humans think that way? And what are your thoughts on it? Oh my God, I have lessons your speech. I am your all-time fan, brother. This is my 4th time, brother, in your live, but I were confused. Today it seems like I found God in YouTube live. Huge respect to you as well, Motivational Ranjit. And welcome to the family. Still submitting. Riaz, what's going on, Riaz? Lifetime. Riaz Sheikh. I don't think anyone else's life is better than mine's, because I'm as happy and fulfilled as I've dreamed of being. Yeah, I feel the same way, but I guess I'm not asking you why you feel that way. I'm asking, why do you think most people are like that, where they can quickly assume that someone else's life is better than their own? It just seems okay. I am still suck. If it's possible, I have so many questions I'd like to share with you, sir. Motivational Ranjit, you can find me on, if you'd like to chat with me, and this goes for everyone, you can go on Discord. The Discord link is on my main page on YouTube. So if you go over there, you click on the Discord link and you can connect with me. So I like connecting with you guys, interacting with you guys off live stream as well. So definitely join in, and you feel free to sub up if you like the channel. But definitely hit that like button, it really helps. Good Times TV, what part of the country are you from? Good Times, I'm in Long Island, New York, in the US of A. God bless you, then you must be really loved by God that He fulfilled you. Hey, thanks a lot, Good Times. Appreciate that, man. I do feel blessed, because they get my likes and my subs. Ron in the house, what's going on, Ron? Where you been all day, man? Hello, HS, because they seem happy, then jealousy kicks in. So you think the jealousy is causing them to just want what the other person has? But instead of saying, hey, I'm possibly just catching like a snippet of this person's life, they could possibly have a worse life than I do. You know, that's what throws me off guard. Like, how do you just take that one small little clip and basically assume that someone else's life is better? A lot of people, unfortunately, are sad, but very great that you are happy. I'm very happy for. Hey, thanks a lot, Good Times. Appreciate that, man. And I wish happiness for all of you as well. I think some people are jealous of others, but I can't relate. Okay, sir, surely Ignellus, conclusion comes after experience and observation, but then experience and observation might be incomplete or not true. but then still thoughts runs into conclusion judging others quickly compared to self. I don't envy people's life because how they living now doesn't mean that they didn't exactly that they didn't struggle to get there. I mean, everyone goes through shit in their life. That's what I often say. The grass is always greener on the other side. I said that was my advice to them, you know, when I heard social media provides them an escape from their own life, correct? But I guess they misinterpreted and they think that that's the person's life all the time. Alak Pandey, what's going on, Alak? Welcome, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat. I see a lot of Indians joining in over here. People take a YouTube short, TikTok or Instagram and imagine that the creator's entire life is, in those 30 seconds. That's crazy, Mark. I find that insane how people do that. How do you jump to a conclusion so quickly with such a small little snippet? Sir, if you come to India, then I'd like to meet you, sir. Of course, man. I plan on coming. I'm not sure. Possibly in December. I'm not 100% certain. But I plan to go to Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, and Agra. Crack Trick, what's going on? Because I've only ever seen them at their best, and my best don't compare. That's why I get envious most, anyways. Wait, hang on. Because I've only ever seen them at their best, and my best don't. Oh, got it. Your best doesn't compare with their best. Ah, okay. See, that's insightful. So you've been like that, Crack Trick. That kind of makes sense. So basically, you're saying like, you know, your happiest moment does not even compare to that one moment that they have, so it makes you envious of that. When you speak your Indian language, I get pregnant. How many babies have we had, Carvana? And guys, check out my friend's channel down there. Half Swizzy, good dude, works hard, really cool guy. Check out his channel. Countless. All right, guys, don't choke on that water. Guys, give me 1 second. I gotta turn on the AC because it is hot in here. Super hot. Good. Thank you, Bass Assassin, for the Unk Alert. Appreciate it, man. Very nice of you, very kind of you. Oh man, I don't even know where I left off. Sorry, guys. I guess I hit the mute instead of the video off. Way too many people lack critical thinking skills, 100% with that. I like the sound of the water going down, like the live, y'all. That's right, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. You're muted. Bass Assassin. I'm trying to think and nothing happened. Sound gone. All right, mute. Thank you guys for letting me know. So that's why you guys are spamming the thing. I appreciate it. Crack Trick, thank you. Lip reading test. Looking good, like a Mexican Jeff Goldblum. I am Jeff Goldblum and I have quit Hollywood and here I am. Try my hand at YouTube Live. Burhan Nazir. I literally see this shites. Can't be saying that word on here, Burhan. But welcome to the live stream. Can you cut that out because I don't want any racist stuff in here. Trish, yes. Kyle, audio back. Hello, dude. We're all taking you. You're taking alone. Talking alone. The sound works. He just has superpower that makes cheaters deaf. You're back. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yo, Musty Hair. Musty Hair Nut up in the building. What's good, my boy? What's going on, Musty Nut Hair? How did you even think of that name, man? Every time I see you jump on, I'm like, what? How creative can you be to like think of that name? Burhan, bro, is just a chill guy. Yeah, I'm on here quite often, man. Twice a day, 3 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are all welcome. Crack Rick, you're right. Chill, I'm just joking. Nevas, what's going on, Nevas? You were missed. Carvana missed you so much. Welcome back. How was your day? Here he is every day. You know, guys, what's crazy? This was the longest period of time where I didn't connect with you because I did my earlier live earlier than expected. And then there was a long period of time in between. Usually I see you guys like closer apart, which is crazy. I think I went through withdrawal. Burhan, I'm chill. We just don't want that. Yeah, exactly. Nivas, we've been waiting for you. What made you come up with your YouTube name? I thought you already knew Carvana. So when my YouTube name, you mean like the home security or Hardik? Because with the name Hardik, I was just chatting with Matt, and Matt goes, "What does the H in H security stand for?" And then he goes, "Does it stand for hard dick?" And then I was laughing. I was like, "Dude, that's hilarious," you know. So I was baptized by Matt. Hey Mark, good evening. And I was like, it's such a cool name. I want to rock it, you know, because imagine like growing up in New York with that name and going to school, you would get tortured with that. There's no way you're graduating from school with a name like that. You would just be chewed up. No screaming at Mark, buddy. Sorry, apologize. I completely understand your point. Thanks a lot, Burhan Nazir. Appreciate that. Sorry, I woke up now only. You're late. Home security. Okay, home security. So Carvana, you know what I do, right? I buy and I sell real estate, distressed property, residential and commercial, right? And so the first order of business when we buy a property, I immediately set up surveillance in the place because our tools are valuable, our materials are valuable, so we need surveillance over there. So I have, for each property, all the alerts come to one email address that I created, which is a home security email address. So when I created this channel, YouTube automatically took that name from my email address and made it my YouTube address or my YouTube handle. And I liked it. I was like, all right, sounds cool. You know, I'm gonna keep it. And then as soon as I started live streaming, everyone thought I was obviously a home security specialist. So they were asking me for CCTV advice and stuff like that. And I did provide them with advice, but I had to clarify all the time that I'm not in home security. I'll tell you the system that I use, but I'm not in home security. So that kind of backfired. But I mean, the H security, then I mean, it seems like it's a catchy name, you know, like people liked it. So that worked. But I had another channel. I had a channel that already had more subs than this channel. And that channel I was modding. So basically I was like, you know, Trisha and Mark, and just modding with those channels. But the problem with that channel is that I had like a bounty on my name because you have to block so many people, so many trolls and stuff. So I know the moment I go live on that, I'm screwed. You know, they're definitely gonna attack me, you know? So I was like, all right, let me just create a new channel. Carvana, I missed you. Hey Papa, that sounds, I'm never typing that again. You couldn't go with Ron, you had to go with Hey Papa. Nivis, me too. How is Matt? Matt's doing well. I reached out to him today, a little better. but definitely reach out to him. I do want to pin his name on the bottom. If you guys want to put that out there so we could get him some subs, so he feels like he was still live streaming and he still got some subs, because he does notice that. He keeps track of it. I don't keep track of it. He keeps track of his though. What time is it now in the USA? Here it's 7:05. Over here it is 9:38 p.m. Burhan. Where are you, by the way, Nazir? Hardik, your first name is Mohammed, right? No, it's not Mohammed. I'm Hindu, right? So Hindu people don't have the name Mohammed. Mohammed would be a Muslim name. Matt doing better. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing a little better right now. It's just that I can't share much information because, it's up to him to say what he wants to say. So, but he's good. Carvana, yeah, I'm yours. Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate you. Mark is better than Daddy. Kanana Ahmed, dude. Kyle, the funniest thing was when I go, anyone ready for poker? And you're like, yes, Daddy. That gift was freaking hilarious, man. With Planet of the Apes. Was it Planet of the Apes? That shit was hilarious. Kanana, believe me, 9:37 p.m. You have an important job. He said, Nivas, you sure are. Will you marry me, MST? What's going on, Kanana Ahmed? She's a married woman, but she can speak for herself. True Funk, but that still sounds submissive. No worries, we just like the respect. Welcome in. Gabby in the house. What's going on, Gabby? Carvana, yes, I am damn sure. How's your day going today, Kyle? Will you marry you? So you know me enough. Carvana Goddess. Hey, what's up? Carvana, you changed your name already? Why'd you change it? Residence. Hi, Gabby. What's the crack, Hardik? What's going on, Billy Elliott? How's your day going, man? What time is it out there in Australia? How's it there in the land down under? My day was good, man. I had a pretty relaxing day. Like, so relaxing to the point where I was getting a little, damn, I should be doing something. When you get a little restless? I felt like that. I'm just not used to it, But it was nice. It was healthy. It's healthy to have that downtime. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, man. All right, guys. When we get more people in here, I'll shout them out. Gabby, hey, HS. How you doing, Gabby? Carvana, what about you? Hardik, I have 60 subs. Congratulations, Carvana. I know you're not going to go live, so I'm not even going to ask you. But what you can consider doing is creating some shorts. Just putting it out there, You don't have to put yourself on there. But let's just say, you're taking a walk, post that on there. Or, something beautiful that you see, or a talent that you have without exposing your privacy, without invading your privacy. Well, that'd be pretty cool. Carvana can go live. Yes, she can. The wild, wild west of YouTube. Yep, it is. Nivas, what do you mean? How is your night going, Mark? Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. I remind you because I forget sometimes as well. Big Al from Southern Cal. What's going on, Big Al? How you doing? And welcome. Tired Gabby, was at a powwow all day, then hit up my horse for an hour. Mark, when you say powwow, what does that mean at a powwow? I am heartbreak, goodbye. Oh no, Kanana. Don't worry, there's plenty of other fish in the sea. Hi, Bigal, Nivaz, we all love you. Bigal, I Nate. Hardik is your first name private. Yes, it is. It's 2:40 in Ireland. Oh, it's Ireland. Sorry, I keep on saying Australia, man. Sorry, I keep on doing that. Who's in Australia? I'm east of you, Hardik, not southwest. 2:40 a.m. or p.m., Billy? Carvana, are you there in Discord? She's not there yet, but she's gonna be there soon. Guys, don't forget to join the Discord because we're gonna have poker night after this. Yo, Kyle, are you still on? Hardik, I want to post. I do want to post. You should. I really hope you do. If you don't feel like going live, why not? I've been waiting for Mark to put up something. Like a guitar video or just some cool shit. No bleeding story, avoided Egypts all day somehow. Okay, got it. Avoided Egypts. What is Egypts? I'm sorry, don't leave. I'm married. Why would you marry me? Yeah, don't leave. MST is cool. You could still, chat with her. Nivas, not yet, but I will. Big Al, I like because I'm like, what's up, Mike Larry? Good to see you, brother. How's your day going? Welcome back. I like because I'm that guy. He was smoking the peace pipe in a teepee. That's good, Mark. That's a powwow. Okay, yeah, that is what they do, right? The native Indians. $60 subs is great for only a profile picture and no content whatsoever. But then again, you do put up community posts, so that definitely helped. That NSX definitely helped, and then you had like some other vehicles as well. But yeah, you have a good personality. So on my other channel, I didn't have any content on there. I was just a moderator. And then, I guess like when you joke around with people or you start making friends on a channel, and then people just are curious to know, if you do go live or when you go live or when you post any content, they actually want to see it. So people sub up. But it's difficult to do. Sup H, what EDM songs or artists do you like? Who's that guy who died not too long ago? He was really good. Diorio is really good. What's that other guy? There's quite a few, man. I have a playlist. I'll share my playlist with you. I'll share my playlist online, but I can't think of them offhand. Big Al, I don't know where Nate came from. I meant hi MST, flippin' spell check. Carvana to you from this Indian prince. Funky, you going live? Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, Funky. I'm expecting company this evening, but I will be on. Okay, cool. As long as you're on for poker, man. Nimas, tell me, what is that? A gathering of indigenous tribes, Cree, Mohawk, Haudenosaunee, that put on dance competition, drumming circles. What? Damn, so you had a real powwow. I thought you were saying like a powwow, like a meeting with your friends, I don't know, like at the bird park, the pigeon park. You guys get together, throw some seeds. I thought that was a powwow. This is a real freaking powwow. Dance competition, drumming circle. Dude, that's pretty awesome, man. Horse tag. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. Good content. My head always thinks of like good content. Standard English, sorry, native Indian powwow. 2:43 a.m. Will be bright in 1 hour, 35 minutes. Damn, man, it gets bright that early? I will post stuff later, Hardik. I filled my phone with footage. Idiots are the colloquial Irish term for idiots. Okay, got it. All right, so I guess I was the Egypt in that case. But thanks for explaining that, Billy. Appreciate that, man. And I'd love to see your content, man. I know you said you were going to put it on last time. Jennifer Hodge in the house. What's going on, Jennifer? I haven't seen you on in a while. I haven't stopped watching. I have been very sick. This is my favorite. Hey, thanks a lot, Jennifer. Appreciate it. What's going on with you? Prayers to you. Hope you get well better. Hope you get well soon. But what are you going through right now? If you don't mind, if that's not too, if it's not too private. I love horse tag. I didn't even know horse tag was a thing. It's pretty crazy. Goopinder in the house. Hello, sir, in chat. Kept up great work. Look at that smile. Look at Goopinder's smile. That's what you call true happiness, guys. Strive for happiness like that. Good to see you, Goopinder. Thank you for always dropping by and saying hello, man. How's your day going? And where have you been, Goopinder? You, Goopinder and Jennifer Hodge, I think you guys both came on at the same time last time. Something a little fishy. Because people assume by what they see. It's like, by the way, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel. So please double tap that screen. Because people assume what they see. It's like, do people believe the smile on face when inside you could be crumbling? Yes. No, but someone explained it really well. It was someone who actually feels that way, and they joined the chat, and they said, because their happiest moments don't even compare to the happiest moment of that person that posted. and so they already know that that person has them beat. So that causes the envy. So that was an interesting explanation. Hello, Jennifer. I hope you get better soon, Angel. AJ's great point. Billy, there was a guy in here saying that he was from Ireland and had no idea what crack was. Gupinder, Jennifer, wishing a speedy recovery. Fighting breast cancer. Went for a mammogram and they found it. Had a double mastectomy last week. Damn, Jennifer, that's severe. I didn't know it was that serious. I thought it was maybe a cold or a cough or something like that, or worst case pneumonia, but this is really serious stuff. Sorry to hear, but when did they check to see if they completely got it all out? And how did you catch it, first of all? Because I feel like that would be a good education for all of us, if you could share it on here. How long after, what made you go and get it checked? Did you have any symptoms or something? What stage were you at? And when do you get checked next to see whether it's all gone? But wow, Jennifer Hodge, that's pretty crazy. Always wishing you the best. Humans can't see anguish in other people's minds, especially when others are alone. They're deceived by outer appearance, which is crazy. I really can't wrap my head around that. I mean, it's moments like that where I don't consider myself human, and when I see people that have that mentality where they look at somebody else's post on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and they're like, oh, this person has such a better life than I do. I'm jealous of that, and I'm like, wow, man, I can't believe this person is a human being, that could think and reason, a Homo sapien. Or are you going live? Gabby, no, he's not going live tonight. He's got some company over. He's got a hot date. Mark, that's like me explaining what a crumpet is, an English guy. That's some funny stuff, a great ending to a movie. I will keep you updated as much as I can. Thanks a lot, Jennifer, appreciate it. And I'm not just saying that, to be nice or whatever. I'm very, we all are, rooting for you. So please do keep us posted. No, Gab, Carvana, I am your Indian prince hereafter. Gupinder, Jennifer, if it helps, I know a handful of people that had that diagnosis. As of today, they're all very well. Let that be of some comfort. Hey, that's very sweet, Gupinder. Yeah, and actually I know quite a few people too. Well, not a lot. 2 people in specific that have had, not a double mastectomy though, but that are right now. The face reveals the heart. I am suicidal. I've been for 20 years. Each time I've been found in time. When I'm out, I'm all smiles and joking. Inside, I am just crumbling. That's kind of like comedians. You know how they say comedians they're extremely funny. They seem like they're always smiling and laughing and happy, but they're inside, they're miserable, And what have you narrowed it down to, AJ's? First of all, are you on any drugs? Are you on any, do you drink a lot of alcohol? Are you an alcoholic to try to self-medicate? Or are you on any prescription medications? What do you think is I'm sure you've analyzed yourself. What do you think is the reason that you feel that way? And I'm sorry you feel that way, man, but I'd love to hear more about it if you're willing to share. And by the way, I am on Discord, AJ's, if you want to connect on there and chat more privately. My Discord channel is on my YouTube channel, so you can go in my bio and you'll find it there. I went just for a yearly exam. I'm 46, so they did a mammogram. Just randomly found it. It's stage 3, but has moved up to my chest, causing a mediastinal mass in my chest. That is crazy that you got it at stage 3 and just had a routine. Well, I'm glad they caught it, Jennifer. But now, when do you have the next exam to see whether they got it all? Jennifer, I have lots of extra energy at the moment. I will send you some. That's very sweet. Thank you all so much. Of course, Jennifer. Horse tag isn't a proper term. It's a relay race where all riders race around a course at full speed and then has to hop onto an... Oh, wait a second. I have seen that. I've seen a video on YouTube recently where they're doing laps and they have to jump off. Okay, that's what horse tag is. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that seemed like a lot of fun. And the guy who was in last place ended up being in first place on that video. Bareback because it's a native thing. Wait, they all go bareback on the horse? Mark, did you go bareback on your horse? Them naughty comments are cries for help, Hardik. A true psycho would think the thought and not say it aloud. When they say a troll comment, I interpret them as an attempt to redeem them. Jennifer, you have no idea how hard I am pulling for you. Robin Williams was that. Exactly, Robin Williams was definitely a case of that. That's my 1/16th Blackfeet Indian showing. I'm so blessed they caught it. I'm having chemo and the next scan will be next Thursday to see what's the next move. Awesome. I know chemo is a crazy process. In fact, I knew somebody who decided not to do the chemo. And that wasn't a smart move. I mean, with the chemo, they would have definitely survived longer. Well, then again, we don't know, right? But either way, let's be positive and hope they get rid of all of it, and that you're 100% when all is said and done. So I will definitely be praying for you, Jennifer Hodge, and hoping all goes well on Thursday. But definitely, please do keep me posted. Keep us all posted. Wyatt Frazier, I went bareback on a horse once and ended up in jail. Ron, so many comics suffer behind. Yeah, I agree. I think not only comics, there's a lot of people who hide it really well. I wouldn't say I definitely wasn't to that point where I was suicidal or anything, but I was, you guys know, I told you, I shared with you, I was down in the dumps until I started live streaming and slowly getting some traction, meeting all of you guys, which was awesome. That was life-changing. Sir, one question. Why you left Google CEO job and how many years give to Google? Can you answer in live? If possible, then I'm very grateful to listen. Well, Motivational Ranjit, I was working there for quite a while, and I gave it, my heart and soul. But, I wanted to spend more time with my family, and I wanted to be like a nobody, like you, just like the average Joe Schmo. So that's when I said, you know what? I'm just going to start live streaming, and hopefully nobody finds out that I'm Sundar Pichai, So yeah, that's the old story, and I'm sticking with it. I'm Carvana here. Is Carvana here? Hello, sir. Jai Shri Krishna. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Shiva Chauhan Ita. Welcome, and hope you have a great day today. Wishing you the best. Hopefully you celebrate with your family or your friends, but enjoy it. It's great. It's on a Saturday. Mark, LOL, Wyatt. Yes, I do, Mark. Shiva Chauhan, happy birthday to you. Are you strong? I would like to think I am, Gerd Spaten. I only drink water and eat homegrown seasonal vegetables, fruits. I don't take any drugs, illegal or illegal. I haven't seen a GP since I was a child. Well, I mean, what I think would be a good first step would be to get a blood test. Just to figure out what's wrong with you. Like if you're lacking in anything, preferably with a functional doctor. But yeah, AJS, why don't we chat on Discord if you have Discord? And were you ever on any drugs in the past? Like, did you have any addictions in the past? Are you a strong human? I'd like to think so. A lot of times I'm dying inside, but it won't show. MST, does your husband know when you're in that state of mind? Are you open with him, or you hide it from him as well? There are many types of strengths, Gerd. I'm a everyday person. Kathy Doherty in the house in her Beverly Hills 90210 mansion with her sister Shannon Doherty. Good to have you here, Kathy. How's it going? How does it feel to be a celebrity? I wonder if I annoy you when I say that to you. Bass, thank you for the gold coin. Appreciate that. MST. And MST, you know that you always have us over here, right? I feel like we've built a great community over here, but some of us are closer than others. But you can always reach out, and you have a direct line to me also if you ever want to chat. About you, yes. About anyone else, I don't want to hear it. A blue collar person. Kathy, you're not a blue collar person, right? We already know Shannon hooked you up, right? And we know that you're with Dylan in 90210. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Mark. Shannon is... Oh, I did not know that. Wait, Shannon Doherty is dead? Shannon from Beverly Hills 90210? That means Dylan is dead and Shannon is dead? That show was like cursed. In real life and just some white guy, but as a 300-pound black woman. Maybe she left her fortune to you, Kathy. That's what it is. John Jr., in real life, I am just some white guy, but I identify as a 300-pound black woman named Laquifa. Is that okay? Hey, whatever floats your boat, John. Brother, your talent, your ideas, work in any company, fantastic, I think. That's very decision to give time back to family, because time is very important. Life is one for all. Motivational, Ranjit, for some reason, I find the need to clarify that I am joking. I am not Sundar Pichai. I have a feeling that you're very disappointed at this moment, but I am just that Joe Schmo nobody from Long Island, New York, just live streaming. So I'm no one famous. I was just playing around with you, but just wanted to make sure that you didn't believe me. John, I feel for you. I learned many things from you, sir. Why, thank you, motivational. I hope you still feel that way after my confession. No, he don't know either. Instead, only sometimes he thought I was mad or in a bad mood. But I won't say, and thank you. Yeah, I don't share it either with my wife. But sometimes I just have to be like, listen, you got to cut that shit out. I'm not, I'm not in the correct frame of mind, so give me a little space. Shannon is dead. Motive, you'll learn a lot from our Hardik. That's right. Mark, I've been working on some promotional materials for H. Dude, that would be pretty awesome, Ron. I'm always up for ideas, man. I got to get to those 1,000 subs, but I'm not as hungry as I was before. Before I was like hungry like the wolf. You guys remember that song? No, but I was getting caught up in the game, and I was like, you know what? Let's grow this channel. Let's do everything we can. And now I'm just like back to myself, because I had a chat with Trish, and I was like, I had a moment to self-reflect as well, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I just gotta just relax, and it grows. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm close to the watch hours I need, very close, for the second tier. Ron, Hardik Security will make you happy. We'll make sure you're happy. From a blue collar family, and I never had any addictions. I don't have Discord. I never heard of it. I'm comfortable with that. My closest friends and family say that. AJS, Discord. I don't know where you're located, like what country you're in, but all you have to do is click on the link in my bio, and then it'll walk you through downloading it. But you could just communicate one-on-one. You don't have to join the community or anything, but I'd love to help if I can, or just be like, a listening ear to you. Your mama, Jeff Goldblum. Yes, that is me, Jeff Goldblum. Welcome. Bro suggests best games to play. I'm new to gaming. All I play is Nintendo 64 GoldenEye, and the PS5 I play COD4 with my daughter. Jeff, what's up? I'm a huge fan. Thank you. I don't want anyone to know that, I'm over here, but I appreciate it. I quit Hollywood, and now I'm just full-time live streaming. So glad to have you here. AJ's, the Discord is on the bio. That's right. House Hollywood. I'm done with Hollywood. I quit it. I had enough of it. Feel free to reach out. You're not alone. I'm on there as well. Haley, have you ever gone for a simple fart, but you ended up blowing out your pants because you got work soon and you're lazy, so you just go to work anyways without a shower? No, I always take a shower. I'm pretty OCD about that. But have I ever thought it was going to be a quiet one and then it was a loud one. Yeah, I mean, that's happened. The worst is like, you know, when you trim, you know, and then you get that, it's louder than it usually would be because the hair creates a gap, so that you could actually do an SBD, you know, silent but deadly. But when you're like well trimmed, then you get the vibrato. What's your favorite movie you acted in? I would say The Fly. You guys, it's Jeff Goldblum. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Jeff Goldblum himself. Welcome, welcome. One and all. Malik Law. What's going on, Malik? Welcome. Call of Duty Mobile. No, it's COD4. Natasha's Life. What's up, Natasha? Welcome. How's your day been? My day's been awesome. I'm glad I finally caught up to the messages. Guys, for those of you on here, please sub up to my good friend over here, Matt Noah 1. Awesome dude. He has like just so many life experiences to share with you that he's learned from. He was an ex-user, but has learned so much since then, and he shares his whole journey with us, like totally genuine, doesn't hide anything from you. You'd really appreciate his channel. I wouldn't steer you guys wrong. Definitely check his channel out at Matt Noah 1. And hit that like button while you're at it, guys. We're at 34 likes, trying to get to 40 if that's possible. The hair is like a silencer. It really is. That the hair, the butt hair really does help with that. You know who I haven't seen? Maria Gutierrez. And Blue. Who else is missing? APOC, Mason. Where the hell are these? Has anyone put it on can you put at everyone and then put the link on goons and moderators? I would do it if I had Discord on the PC. I hate to ask you guys to do it, but if you could do it, I'd really appreciate it. Your dinner done, current, my side warning. Oh, my dinner's ready, Malik? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. People assume others' life is better because they see material stuff and a smile. Yeah, it's crazy how they assume, though. It's unfortunate. I was talking to AI to understand how digital world for AI is same as universe for human, having same functional mechanism, and then compare both. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, Ignelis. Guys, let me put up the next question because I didn't realize, you know what, when we have like an interesting conversation like this, I completely lose track of time. And yesterday I did the same thing, which is pretty cool. I like it when I lose track of time. Like that's when I know I'm having a really good time. That's right, guys. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Thank you, Malik. Appreciate that, brother. Let me put up the next question. All right. Oh, I got a good one, guys. This is a good question for you. This is a good question for you. Where is this? Take this with the sound here. Meet someone. You know, okay, here, guys. When you meet someone new, do they start from the bottom, middle, or the top? Now I know we're going to get a lot of perverted comments because of the way that I phrased it. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like, do you put someone on a pedestal right when you meet them? Or do they start from the ground floor where they have to build up that character, you know, that loyalty and trust and all that? Or do they start from the middle where they're you know, I had a habit of always putting everyone at the top. And then if you put them all the way at the top, the only way they can go is down, right? So anything that they do, and this was my wife, I remember her telling me this. She analyzed me and she's like, you know, whenever you meet someone, you always put them in such high regards, like they're this, they're that, and everything. And then she goes, but then there's only in one direction for them to go, down. You know, she's like, I remember when we met, you put me on a pedestal, and she's like, you know, I felt so important and everything, but I only had one direction to go. And I was like, hey, that's a great analysis, you know? It's interesting that I would do that. But I'm curious to know what you guys do. So the question is, when you meet someone new, do they start from the top, the bottom, the middle, or the top? As far as like, I don't know, trust or... Let's see, wow, loaded question. Let me see. Let me go to like the live, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. We're trying to get to 40 with 3 shy. Double tap that screen, guys. And don't forget to sub up to Matt01 right here. Gabby, okay, Kyle. Have a good night. Love you, buddy. Good night, HS. Good night, Natasha. Good night, Gabby. Why are you going to bed so early? I don't know if you're still here, but have a good night, and thanks for joining in. Catch you on the next one, Gabby. Appreciate you. Navas, Carvana, you know you could always message Maria to find out how she is. Yeah, I guess I could. You start at the bottom, okay. MST. All right, I started doing the middle, where I don't think negative of you right in the beginning. You start at the ground floor, and you know, you work your way up. I guess the bottom would be like the basement. What's up, Om Singh? How's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. Move is all done. You guys, did you get a workout out of that? And did you feel those push-ups that you and Ayush did? Hello about, hey MST, Natasha. For me, they start from the top and fall like a Tower of Babel. Wait, isn't that unfair? Like if you start someone from the top, they can't go any higher, right? Meeting someone new, they start in the middle, it can go either way. Okay. LOL, Natasha. Wow, it's nice to know someone does top also. You're the first one I found like that. LOL. Thought I was the only weird one. Yeah, no, I used to do that. And then I had to, it was nice to get that insight. I thought it was a good thing to start everyone at the top. So this way, like you give everyone like the benefit of the doubt. But it was a good analysis. For me, they start at the bottom or the middle. For me, based on my instinct, okay. When I met you, Hardik, you started at neutral, and I grew to like you. Hey, that's awesome, Carvana. Thank you. So wait, am I at the top now? I've learned you need to earn my time, respect, and trust. Hi, Nivas. Hardik, by tomorrow, Education Minister has resigned. Yeah, I heard about that. Cockroach on the... I heard about that, Malik. Thanks for sharing. HS, what was you wanting posted on Discord? Oh, the channel. So that, at everyone, and then the link to this live stream. Because I wasn't sure if one of you guys already did it or not. But on the gooning room and the moderators chat. Yup. Even when I meet junkies, Hardik, I treat them as good people. If they ask for $20, I give it to them. 1 out of 5 will bring it back, Hardik, but it's worth for the $80. I agree, 100% agree. I treat homeless people or anybody in any situation, not just homeless people, with a lot of respect. I mean, respect is extremely important to me. I don't care how much money you have, who you are, whether you're rich or not, I hate it when people think that just because they're rich, they command respect. That shit annoys the shit out of me. JJ not in the house, man. We gotta have our phone call, brother. You guys I can't wait for you guys to see what he created. He created a work of art. He took that entire AI theory that I had and brought it to life. How are you? I'm doing well, brother. How you been, man? I haven't seen you for a little while. Hope you had a great day. I had an awesome day with the family. It was really good. How was your day? Carvana, I said, I am your Indian prince. Nivas is getting a little jealous. He's like, I'm right here, Carvana. Did you forget about me? Why do you keep thinking about the hard dick? Bottom is the safe zone. Acknowledge I prefer not to assume, but then observe them to flow with their experience as free flow. Hardik, now you're on top where you want to be. Nivas, yes you are. Yep, just now walked 2.5 miles and then did 15 pull-ups for 2 sets before topping it off with 30 push-ups twice. Good for you, Om Singh. That's awesome, man. Did you do that with Ayush or you did that alone? Natasha, nope. If they start at the top, then they keep their place by how they are. They only fall by what they do. I never assumed, but yeah, have you ever thought of it this way, Natasha? If they start at the middle or they start at the bottom and then they got all the way to the top, they get more credibility because they worked their way to the top rather than starting from the top. So if they start at the top, you're going to be more critical. It's naturally you're going to be more critical to demote them. But if they work their way to the top and they make a mistake at the top, then you're more forgiving. You're just like, nah, man, I remember all these other times, and so, I got to forgive that. I got to let it go. I never assume it makes an ass out of you and me. Yes, it does. Yes, I did. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate that. Billy, I know most will betray you and will never return the power 20, but I love seeing their faces, the ones that do. I'll let them keep the 20. I just wanted to see if they would keep their word. Navas, change your pick so I know it's really you. Hey, BMG. Finally, Dharmendra Pradhan resigns. Big success to students. Congratulations. Me too, Billy. There's someone's kid, parent, sibling. I want to see if the video done of your theory. Wait till you see it, MSD. I'm so excited for you to see it. I just want him to make like some final edits if it's possible. And then it's just going to be perfect. Yes, Natasha, I try to see like them too. How are you? Oh, what's up, Harini? Good to see you, Harini. I haven't seen you in a while. How is everything? How is life? How is your weekend going? Carvana, same pick with a little beard. That's it. Do you need that? I did that alone, Ayush. I did that alone. Ayush don't live with me. He just comes at my place sometimes. All right, got it. Like done. Thank you, Harini. Bahut shukriya. I am also home exercise, push-ups, and squared something. Okay, that's good. Malik, that's excellent to hear. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're trying to go for 45. Can we get to 45 likes, guys? Double tap that screen. LOL, it's not harder when they disappoint and disgrace themselves. It takes a lot for me to let them drop, though. And yes, forgiveness makes attainment easier, closer to the top. Hey, Nat, hello. Today is Speedy Gonzalez here. What's going on, cuz? How you been, brother? Tell us about your life. We've been waiting for you. We're putting you on the limelight right now. You're on stage, cuz. You know what I really feel like doing, guys? I feel like doing one of two things. Either one, I feel like doing poker, or two, I feel like doing a StreamYard and getting you guys on here and just hanging out with you guys. Because it's been a hot minute. It's been a while. Like, who cares about the likes or the subs? I know I'm not gonna get any likes or subs on the StreamYard, but why not? It's been a while since we all just hung out and got on the table, shared some stories, had a goon fest. Hit that like button. We got Stash Cass in the house. What's going on, Stash? How you doing, brother? You came in at the wrong time, brother. Guys, sub up to my good friend over here, Stash Cash. He's not a gooner. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, man, this guy, if you want to network and get your channel out there, he's got a great community that he's built over there. So definitely check him out, Stash Cash YouTube. Good friend of mine. He's been on here for quite a while. I always hang out on his channel as well. He's got good people on there and funny dude as well. So check his channel out. How you doing, Stash? How you been, man? You streamed the day live a little early. That's why I missed it. No, that's all right, JJ. I did do it early, and that was the longest period of time that I went in between 2 live streams with you guys. Because I did it so early. Yeah, let's work on those minor tweaks and uploads the video ASAP. Even I am just as excited as you. Yeah, that sounds good, brother. I can't do it tonight, but tomorrow, if you're available, if you could let me know what time Eastern Standard Time you'll be available. Nivas, it doesn't look changed to me. I still see the same picture. Jay, he's too fast. I ain't seen him. Carvana, hey everyone in the chat, what's going on? Stash, Stash Cash, Jay, Trish. Hello Stash, hey Om brother Navas, hey Om Singh, Stash is laughing. Hey mods, what's going on? JJ. But in this DP, I have a beard. But if you look at me, really, I don't have beard or mustache because I don't prefer them. All good. BMG in the house. How you doing, BMG? How's everything going? Stash Cash. Yes, leave a comment under a short. That's right, guys. If you just sub up, this is some YouTube etiquette, by the way, guys. When you subscribe to someone, they're not going to get to keep the sub. So there's a lot of people that jumped on my channel from Stash's channel. He had actually pinned my name on the bottom, and they subbed up. But the ones that did leave a comment, those stuck. The ones that didn't, and I saw the numbers go up when he put me down there, and everyone was saying hi to me. They're like, "Yo, I got you," you know, and they subbed up, which was really awesome. And I did mention to him, I was like, yeah, but you know, I just tell him to leave a comment. And then he was like, oh yeah. And then he told him to leave a comment. Some of them heard it, some of them didn't. The ones that didn't hear it, their sub didn't stick. So if you want it to stick and for it to count, definitely leave a comment. It really does help the channel. Hey, Mark Stash, Cash, my goon brother from another mother. All right, Nivas, no beard. Your banter in here. Yeah, it was funny. Is it possible your question from screen will be visible on another streamer's screen? Is it issue with YouTube? I don't know. Are you guys having difficulty seeing the question? Om Singh, I got a pull. Thank you for spamming those hearts. Appreciate it. And guys, hit the like button if you haven't. We're trying to get to 45. We're almost there. If you could double tap that screen. I got to pull up at the Stash function, but he streams at night relative to my time zone. How are you, H? I'm doing well, BMG. You missed some good questions. I'll fill you in on some of the questions that we had, all right? One was, why do humans quickly assume that another person's life is better on social media? Like they just look at someone else's short and they quickly assume, like whether it's TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and they automatically assume that the person's life is better than their own. Other one was, have you ever been arrested? And then this was the third question. I have more questions, but I don't think we're going to get to it. But yeah, guys, if you could hit that like button, really appreciate it. But I thought we had some interesting conversations. Like, have you ever been arrested was a good one. So that's my real image. Say me if I'm handsome. Hey, B. You're handsome, Nivas. You're handsome. Hey, be my guest and have Swizzy. Hello. Oh, by the way, have Swizzy. I don't know if you've subbed to Stash, but definitely sub back. They are JJ Not. Cuz, what up, BMG? Not, I haven't seen you on Discord. Are you there? Yeah, he's there. He's just been busy. Hardik, become your doctor and give you a prostate exam. I don't know where you come up with this, Carvana. Welcome in the chat, like and subscribe. That's right, guys. You could sub up if you like. No pressure, but definitely hit that like button. Carvana, say me, am I handsome or cute for you? He's getting angry. Nivas is like, Carvana, say me, am I handsome and cute for you? Carvana is my cardiologist because she has my heart. Be my guest, I connected. I like it when you guys make some connections in here. Networking. Hardik, YouTube asked me why I liked you today in a survey. I said you were insightful because they had no button for Jeff Goldblum lookalike, the AI coffee in Island. Dude, did they really ask you that, Billy Elliott? That is pretty awesome that you put that, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I mean, that's quite the compliment. Insightful, damn. I would no button for Jeff Goldblum lookalike. The AI coffee on an island post was the one. All right, cool. Good to know, man. Thank you for that. Hey, Carvana. If it's all on social media, it's mostly for show. Exactly, Natasha. I rarely use Discord, unless if something important happening there. We'll try to hit up the chat more often there. Billy Elliot connected. MST doctors don't take the patients for coffee. They just get right to it. Gotta go. Carvana doesn't waste any time. She's not there to chit chat. She wants to get straight to business. Stash Cash, Natasha I subbed. We watch Ron Carvana. They actually start with the coffee and enema. Carvana, I like your style, straight to you. That's the way she operates. Brother, Chaos Creator, how you doing, brother? This is my good friend from Kazakhstan. He's a Russian rapper, and he's got some professional music out there, which he recorded at a studio. So definitely check his channel out as well. Chaos is a good friend. Me and him go way back. He used to join my streams when I used to do my walking streams in Long Island. And I remember he was just doom scrolling and he found my channel. And then we had some interesting conversations. And we built up that friendship there. So definitely support his channel. Really cool dude. And I actually listen to his music, even though I don't know the words. But the cool thing is that he translates everything for you on his page. Like in the comments, you could see the English translation, which really helped. Help the algorithm find HS. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right, guys. Big Papa. Carvana, you are right, LO. My first kid, my first OBGYN appointment, I told him he hadn't taken me out to dinner, trekking me, stripped down. Carvana, an instant, if we met each other, what will you give me? Bro, my date said she found someone better. Ah, man, that sucks, Shell Shock. Did you actually go out for the date to go meet her? Or did she cancel before you actually met? But what's up, Shell Shock? Good to see you, brother. Jay, I found Roadrunner, Carvana, Nivas. Unbelievable, man. That is unbelievable, bro. But I want to know how far you got into the date. She's at, exactly, her loss, not yours. I don't have my own content stash, but thanks, Nivas. Thanks, Casey, MST, everyone saying hi to each other. When did the Goon Fest happen, HS, bro? Did I miss it? No, man, it just always gets crazy in here sometimes. As it gets later, it gets a little crazy in here. Whoa. That was the AI going crazy, guys. It was looking for my face, and then it went to the brick wall. Sorry about that. But I do want to stand up and get some steps and walk around. Show Mark the bike. Mark is always curious about that bike. I want to show it to him. I was blocking it the entire time. That was the problem. Shit. Yes, they survey me all the time. They say, do you like this post with 5 stars? I give you 5. I was stuck between informative and insightful. Hey, thanks a lot, Billy. Appreciate that, man. Do you guys all get that thing where they ask you for a survey? Hello, Papa. Everything is great. Thank you. Just woke up. What time is it over there, Chaos? Good morning, Chaos. Nivas, she will go stinging sensation. I got 390 subs. That's awesome, man. Dude, I remember when you had like no subs. That's freaking crazy, man. Your music is kicking off. Good for you, brother. MST shell shocked fucker. She did you a favor. Thank you, JJ. Thank you for the star, brother. Jay, did you make the chicken today? Congratulations on your achievement, Chaos. Chaos is kicking ass. Boston, Bill in the house. Happy Saturday night. Happy Saturday night to you as well, Boston. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for always stopping by and showing support. By the way, you had some scheduled live streams, but you never showed up. What's up with that, Boston? You made me take that time out of my calendar. I was like, all right, I got to support Boston Bill because he always shows up, always shows me love, man. I'm definitely going to be there. And then you don't show up to your own. What's up with that? Mr. GJ, not own brother. I almost got 400 Chaos. I dated a female doctor long ago in the 90s. She would text and say, we have 22 minutes for sex from 7 p.m. to 7:22. Have your pants off when I get home. Damn, man. Straight down to business. That sounds like a dream come true, Billy Elliot. Dude, why didn't that last? Well, why didn't you last is a question for 22 minutes. Maybe that was the issue. She was like, shit, it was supposed to be 22 minutes long, but Billy only went for 5. She's like, I'm out of here. Into the next room. Hello, Boston Bill. Carvana. Janelle. What's going on, Janelle? Welcome. Good to see you. How's your day going? You joined the day live and the night live. But guys, I am going to be ending this live stream shortly. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. We are going to be playing some poker on the Discord, so definitely join in. Tosh, yo, Jay, how come you never join in? And Janelle, are you going to play tonight? And Carvana, when are you joining Discord? I'm waiting for you. What's going on? What's the deal? Hopefully Jay joins in. Mark, I don't know if you're in. That'd be cool if you could play. That should be fun. I know Janelle played last time and it was pretty cool. He took a rain check, well-deserved chaos. She'd be like, I don't want no 1 minute man. Hardik, I'm going to get into law enforcement so that I can frisk you and pat you down. All right, I'm going to have to cause some trouble then, Carvana. What do you mean by bottom, top, or middle? I knew someone was going to say that, Life. I knew someone. There had to be someone. But you know what? We went through the whole live stream. And we have a lot of pervs on here, right? They're all part of the gooning room. But nobody actually said it. But the question is, when you meet someone new, do they start on the top of your list, like like with high credentials, like this is a great person, and or do they start from the middle, like, you know, I'm unsure if they're good or bad. Like, let's just say a friend introduces you to another friend, and you know, you start conversating, and you already know they are a good person because they're a friend of your friends, but you don't know them. Would they start from the top, the middle, or the bottom? That was the question. I got to check out Chaos's rap, Stashcast's content, has some kick-ass quality content in his channel. He does. Goon Squad, gather up. That's right, guys. Hardik, it was nuts. She was so busy with work, she had no time. She was an opera singer and a PhD. That's crazy, man. I found her on romance section of a bookshop. I asked her, are you Damn, that's how you approached her? Dude, you and Carvana have the same, like, you're like the real life Carvana. Carvana only does it on YouTube. You do it in real life. You go to a romance section, just be like, yo, you horny, honey? I'm surprised you didn't get arrested. You should have included that story in the arrest story. Carvana, then where will you take me? Chaos, I got boobies. I'll join the Discord. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to join, Carvana. What's on the poker table? Are we playing for pink slips? Dude, yeah, we're gonna play, man. No cash involved. It's just all fun, but it's a good time. It was so cool, Carvana. It was only 20 anyone would get confused, bro. No, I get it, Life. I get it, man. Someone had to use the joke at some point or another. So all good. By the way, guys, hit that like button. We're 3 away from 50. If you guys haven't, and I know I'm guilty of forgetting as well sometimes as well, but if you haven't, please do hit that like button. It really helps the channel. He's a new Austin Powers and Gold member, Neva. After this relationship, Hardik, I repeated the scenario. I went back to the romance section of the bookshop and just waited there for women reading dirty books about purple-headed warriors. And did you ever have any luck like that again? Dude, you're ballsy though, Billy. That is very ballsy to just say to a woman. I mean, I would have to, like, you know, have a conversation. Well, did you have any conversation at all? Like, hey, you know, my name's Billy Elliot and I'm looking to get laid, you know, or hey, you know, can we go out or something? Or it was just like, are you horny? Get right to the source, Carvana. I'll double tap that hard dick. Africa weather's so cool in the jungle. What's going on, Alpha? Good to have you back. I remember you. Billy, exactly. Hit that like button if you haven't, guys. We're almost to 50. It's just that he's asking where your eyes land on someone's first top mill. No, that's not what I was asking. Now where your eyes land. Where you place the person in your mind. Are they on the top and the only direction that they can go is the bottom or down? Or in the middle where, you know, like where they're kind of trustworthy but not 100%? How to secure my lion in the house. Where are you, Alpha? It's me, Katak Discord. Katak Discord. Katak? I don't remember anyone by the name Katak. Yes, Hardik, I repeated the same date 3 days in a row with different ladies. I was a slut. You dirty slut. Dirty slut, Billy. What's the crack, Billy? What's the ass crack, Billy? Yes, so dude, that technique actually works. You try pulling that out here, you would definitely get arrested. Somebody would be like, you know, there's a guy in there, there's a creep in there. I went in there in the romance section, and he's just hanging out there, and he's just asking people, women, if they're horny. You're 49. Thanks so much, Natasha. JJ, 50th like. We got 50 likes. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for getting us there quickly. Ask the question where your eyes go when you're... Oh, okay, I'll ask that. Okay, fine, hang on. Let's see. That is a good question, Carvana. Okay, first let me read this real quick. When you meet someone, 51 likes. When you meet someone new, do they start from the bottom, middle, or top? 33% said top, 22 the middle, 44 bottom. That's good. I'm surprised we only had 9 votes and we had like 20 people in here. So maybe there was a problem with everyone being able to view it. All right, let me see. When you first meet someone attractive, where you look first? All right, last question, and then it's going to be poker time on Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, my link is on my bio on my YouTube channel, so definitely join in. We're going to be playing some poker on there. For mods, it is absolutely mandatory because we're going to have mod meetings, so please join it. Discord app, Katak, Sia server. I feel like the only persons that the only people I know from CS server on Discord is Ninth Gate and Ron. I can't remember, Alpha. I mean, I've seen you on here before, but I don't remember interacting with you on Discord with that name, Katak. What up, fams? Cuzzy Cuz with the new name, with this alt. But don't give me a like with your alt account. I only want authentic, organic likes, not them fake likes. So if you did like with your alt account, take it off, because it's not going to count anyway. I don't think it's going to count. Wait, maybe it might count. Don't take it off. You will get a man next time looking like a woman. Harini says hi. Gulid? What's going on, Gulid? Which flag is that? I can't tell. Chaos yesterday was for the first time in 2 months. I tuned into 10. I don't like that dude. I don't like to discuss that dude. And his laptop shut down. So go to the stream. It was really funny in the end. Harini, what are you doing? We were left. All right. Ambitions and not enough. How are you all, everyone? Your hair so slick. I could basically slide down it. Your hair's so slick, yeah, it is pretty oily. It's Moroccan hair oil, but I need to wash it out. No insurance. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to meet you. Where are you joining us from? I am fine. Nice meeting you all, everyone. Good to see you, Harini. Honestly, I always look into the eyes, windows to the soul. There was a coffee shop in a bookstore on Amiens Street. You could drink coffee and read books for free. It was great, so I would buy coffee and read them. Notice the Melfi ones. Dude, Billy, I have a feeling you're a really good-looking guy to get away with that. I look at their eyes, then their lips. All right. I look first at face, then D, then cheeks. So face, then you move down there, then their cheeks. Damn. I thought you were gonna say D first. Corvana, how are you? If you wait, you will never ask, so it's better to just do it immediately. Say, if I don't ask you out, I will regret it that day. Yeah, but you're not asking out. You're asking a direct question if that person is horny, you know? So that's totally different instead of like, I get the whole phrase, the whole saying, you'll never, something like, how does it go? You'll never know if you miss the shots that you don't take. You know that phrase, right? I can't remember the whole thing, but you always miss the shots that you don't take. Say if you don't ask, you regret it all day. The women will think that she is in a rom-com. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. All right, that makes sense because they're in there for a romance comedy, and you just happen to be there and happen to be the real thing. Ah, I get the game behind that. Damn, man, that's clever. That is really clever. I don't know why I didn't put that all together. I'm a little slow today. What's the word for an idiot? Like done. Thank you, Harini. Appreciate it. LOL Caravana. Watching the stream about subscribing is like eating Costco samples and walking away without buying the 10-pound bag of pizza rolls. Don't be that guy. All right, fine. All right, Justin. Yo, is that Justin? That's not our old Justin, right? Caravan, you country name today, Erukian. Caravan, you working billiard. They are in the romance section because they are horny. It's male equivalent of porn. Okay, got it. No, that makes sense now. Now that you explained it, I look at half the body, then the face. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott, that's right. Okay, Navasan, Carvana, if the flat backside, out. Natasha likes some cake. Her eyes and face. I definitely look at face first. Face and teeth. Teeth are very important to me. Depends on what part of them is attractive. But I'll tell you, my wife, I mean, back then, first thing that I looked at was face and also waist. Waist was a big thing. And then I'd say was ass. Tits, I don't know. I mean, it's nice and everything, but it wasn't like a major thing to me. Well, waist was always good. I don't know why. It was like attractive. Depends what part of them is attractive. Harini, call me Nivas. Happy Saturday, H brother. Justin in the house. Damn, man, it's been a while. Happy Saturday, H brother. Long time no see. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm the old Justin, the Indian Justin. Good to see you, Justin. Always good to see you, man. You joined during the end of the live stream. But yeah, just we had a long live stream today. We had an earlier one, a day stream, and now the evening stream. And now it seems like everyone decided to join now. Guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. We're trying to get to 55 if that's possible. Just double tap that screen. Really appreciate it. But good to see you, Justin. Where you been, man? It's been a hot minute. The J Nitu vlog. Hello, Mark. Like. Nivas, I'm not giving anything. You are. Om saying similar to how Nivas never misses the shots to say hi to all those ladies there. Yeah, he never does. Nivas, I gotta say, man, he's not a quitter. He is persistent. He never gives up. HD, a waist is attractive. Yes, faces first. Yes, 100% with the face. All right, guys, I am going to end this live stream, or should I do one more question? You guys pick, all right? One more question, or should we end it and then play some poker? You guys tell me. Replace one more question or poker. Or we can do StreamYard. No, I don't want to do StreamYard today. I'm kind of talked out. Question 2. There we go. You guys decide. Carvana Billy, I know I am. Everyone in here is someone's fetish. Yep, I agree. 2 votes so far. This was a fun live stream, guys. I love it when I lose track of time. This has been one of those for sure. I gotta say, lately it's been really good. Thanks for that, E.T. Where you been, Elizabeth? You've been MIA. You joined in at the end. Taking a break. I know why it was your wife's waist, because you were thinking it's because you were planning to put a baby in there. Gunnar. Nivas, you could chat, but I'm the only one. Cuz Nivasan, please call me, and no Blue today. Yeah, hopefully Blue will be on the poker table. She was on last night, so it should be good. Billy, I can find out more. It's easier now, Carvana, because 50 Shades of Grey has been written nowadays. I would just say near the section entirely. Damn, the chat is really moving now. Harini, you guys all come in towards the end of the live stream. Carvana, she had me laughing just as hard as you do, except we were together clubbing and she was shocking me and embarrassing me and how she was with men. Vijay Neetu Vlog, aap kaise hai? Sab theek thak? 100% Carvana, trying to cut down on YouTube, but I am hopelessly addicted. Hey, you did a good job today, Elizabeth. I don't know if you were on someone else's stream and hiding from us, but I didn't see you on much today, which is awesome. You know, I've been cutting down as well, so good for you. We're on this journey together, guys. Let's not OD on this. Make sure we get our sleep. So my plan tonight is it's going to be night 4, where I get off of here, play some poker, and then go to bed. 54 likes now. Damn, I see 53. Guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. Double tap the screen. Really appreciate it. We are just all woke up. That's why all are coming. That's what it is. So this is the time where everybody wakes up. What time is it right now? 10:45. I remember when I used to start my live stream at 9:30. You know, and usually like after I live stream, I have an adrenaline rush. And so I like to like just wind down with some poker. Your favorite food name? My favorite food? I would love to post that. Let me post that question real quick. Question and answer. Post a question. A majority said post a question. All right. So we're gonna do Harini's question real quick, and then I'll post a question. All right. Our favorite food dish. What is, you guys already know mine. I think we have posted this before, but Harini has not seen this, so we will do this for her. Mine is going to be mutton. The Wilder people. Carvana, weird thing is they all lined up to meet her. Hardik, our kids said, Zaddy, come home. Okay, bye. Take care, all. Take care. Wait, Harini, you just gave me the question and now you're bouncing? Natasha, Villia, this is good, Natasha. Your nationality boosting testosterone, no pills required. Good job, ladies. Wait, this is good, Natasha. You're naturally boosting testosterone, no pills required. Good job, ladies. Hi, Harini. Peace out from Amelia. Later, Jay. Good to see you, brother. Have a good night and try to join the tables, man. We'll be on there soon. Bye today, later, J bro, bye. I'm really good at poker, but I think if I join, well, let's see about that, Chaos. Let's see how good you are at it. Join the Discord, let's see how you do. You're very cocky, man. I want to see how good you are. I don't know if you could take Kyle down, or Blue. My favorite food is seafood. My eyes fully fall on attractive people's eyes. I give precedence to intelligence and slightly not extremely symmetrical face. Box lunch is the way. What's going on, Tyson? Tyson, you jumped in at the tail end of the live stream. I am going to be ending it very shortly, but please don't forget to double tap that screen. J-Bro, me on the seafood diet, anything Italian. I like beef, lamb, pork, anything meaty. Hold the veggies. I am very sad. Why are you sad, Harini? What happened? Kya hua, Harini? Bolo. Believe me, I like nachi soup. You know, Natasha, I've never tried that. I've seen it many times, you know, like on the menu, but I'm just like, all right, I'm not going to have that because it seems vegetarian. But I have no clue what it is, but I've seen it several times. Good morning, all, everyone. Harini is back in the house because I put up her question. You had to stay here for the question. But what's going on, Harini? Why are you sad? What happened? What platform are you playing on? On Discord. So if you go on my YouTube bio, you're going to see the Discord link. You just click on that and it takes you right there. Indian and Italian. You're telling us the cuisine. We're asking you for that one favorite dish. India time, 8:17 a.m. Good morning. Good morning, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat, Harini. That's why everyone's jumping on at this time. Now I get it. Box lunch at the Y is a joke. You don't get it. No, I didn't get the joke, man. Hardcock. I mean Hardik. This was a fun chat. It was fun. Your language names. Jay likes chicken meatloaf stuffed with cheese, wrapped in bacon, coated with honey barbecue. Damn, that sounds good. I have a question for you, H. Do you ever second guess yourself? I take a long time to make a decision. Do I second guess myself? Yeah, I'm sure I do sometimes. I'll give you an example. You know, when that whole incident happened, well, the first time it happened, I immediately said to myself, you know what? No, you know, I wanted to fix that because it was a long time person. And then I went and I apologized, you know, to her, even though I shouldn't have, right? I just wanted to do it just because of the relationship that we've built. The second time it happened, I was, you know, I stuck with it. So I didn't second guess myself. Even though somebody was trying to give me wise advice and just said, you know, it might be good to. And I was like, no, I don't want to. You know, it's impacting my life, and I think I should hold some value to that. I love food too much to pick just one. Tasha, we are still on for dinner at yours. Jennifer, if you want to talk at any time, just message on Hardik's latest video and I will see it and reply any hour of the day or night about anything. Oh, you're talking about Jennifer? Okay, I thought you were talking about something about like the romance section thing. Beef ribs. For me, mutton, I avoid eating carnivores. Animals, they're susceptible to toxicity. They're prone to bacterial infection. Plant-based seafood. Safe aside, why you don't become. Nachi soup has chicken, spinach, carrots. You have to try it, HS. Let me know if you can taste the clover. All right, I will definitely try it now. Now that you mentioned it, I will give it a shot. My favorite, you're my favorite channel. Hey, thanks so much, Harini. Bahut shukriya. मैं बहुत खुश हुआ आप इधर आ गया. Antibiotics by eating it. Hey Elizabeth, ribeye medium, damn. Mashed potatoes, grilled cauliflower, lemon pepper. It's very good, HS. I promise I will try it, but I'm not gonna make it though. You know, eating the box and the Y between. Oh, got it. Now I get it. All right. Tyson, thanks for explaining it, man, because I was still thinking of it in the back of my mind. I was like, what the hell was Tyson talking about? Why didn't I catch on to it? It's some of the stuff that I think about later on. So thanks for explaining that. Someone delete my message. I can't. I don't know why. Nobody deleted your message, Jay Biggs. It's over here. Don't forget to reach out to Maria HS. I will. Since I am Indian and especially Malayali, from the southern part, my favorite dishes are boiled rice with the side dish of fish fry and fish curry, chicken, mutton, and biryani. That all sounds amazing, man. That's especially with some fish curry. Your country time? My country, it is 10:52 p.m., almost 11 o'clock p.m. I'm tired because I've been on for 2 hours, so I am actually going to end it. Dande baad Harini, mein fir milenge. बहुत शुक्रिया आप इधर आ गया and सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Hardik, good night Carvana. I like your dirt bike. Thanks a lot, Darrell Matthews. Appreciate it. Next time I'll give you hang on one second. Let me see if I could do it right now. Whoa, got the head in there, the oily head. Hang on one second. That is the bike. That's a Razor RSF 650. Mark, which one, J bro? Yeah, I didn't see anything deleted. Can I please ask you something if you have any dirt bike boots? I don't have any dirt bike boots, but welcome, Darrell. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't. I am ending the stream, but would really appreciate. We're almost at the max we've ever gotten. Hardik, if survey me again, I will screenshot it for you. Yeah, that would be awesome, Billy. Appreciate that. And thank you for responding to that. And I'm sure it definitely helps the channel because I do see the traffic improving on here. Have a pleasant evening. You as well, Natasha. Appreciate you all being here. Good night, Billy. Good night, MST. Good night, JJ, Harini, Cuzzy Cuz, Elizabeth from Texas, as always. Glad you're back. Marky Mark, Trish, Natasha, Nivas. I think I got everyone. Funky K, Ohm. Who else? Carvana, I said. I think I got pretty much everyone. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I have a list right here. The first one's in. MST, Daniel Berry, Karen, Amy, Jay, Cuzzy Cuz, Golden, and Carvana, and Tyson, and half Swizzy. All right, guys. Love and respect to all of you. I'll see you on Discord. If you join on Discord, the link is in my bio. And hit that like button if you haven't before I end it. See you guys soon. Later, Chaos. Take care, guys.